Welcome Year 7s. As promised, I'm just going to go through how the content's going to be delivered to you guys. Hope you're enjoying the YouTube videos. Us as teachers using all sorts of different technology so we can be effective and give you guys what you need to complete the content at home. So hopefully I'll have 1 million views on those videos by the end of the term. Okay, so what you guys will receive is every week you will get a notice. The notice will be reflected in the content section as well. Your Connect page might look a little bit different to this one, but the notice will come through here and it will describe what you guys are going to complete over the week as a bit of a broad view and what objectives we're going to meet. What content are you guys going to understand, learn, or apply during that week? So let's move on to content. The content page has been split up into the 5 weeks and also an additional one for program. Now, if you click into program, I am going to go through the program for physics for science for the first 5 weeks, just really briefly. But I did want you guys to consider looking into your Science by Doing login. So instead of using the school password, I really encourage you guys to get your own account. So go through the register page and create your own account so we can use some of the additional functionality that'll be tailored and personalized to you. So please ensure you get an account with Science by Doing. You should already have one, but if you haven't done so yet, please make that a priority before you start the physics content. I've also just attached a PowerPoint, which is a bit of a how-to guide. So thank you, Mr. Welburn, for creating this. So if you guys are having any issues with how to log on, just take a quick look through the Science by Doing PowerPoint and it'll tell you where to go, how to register. It'll show you what information you need to provide. So guys, for the address, don't put your private address down. Just use the school organisation address. So you can see Cape Naturalist College. The address is 30 Ebble Drive in Bass. The postcode is 6280 and we are in Western Australia. Then instead of using a private email or your parents' email, please use your school email. So you guys can find this information on Connect and then create your password. In that you can find your email address on Connect and you can also access your school emails through Connect. Cool. Then you're going to get this message and you need to wait for the email to come through to verify your account. You need to log in, obviously, to Connect. And you see up in the right-hand corner, you can see that the mail option is here. Then you can go through, open the email, complete registration. Then you can further log in through you're a student. Your parents feel free to log in as a teacher. And then you can access all the Science by Doing content. So we are working on the science of toys, physics, so please ensure you're jumping onto that content. Okay, moving on. I also wanted to show you guys you guys have a lot of content to get through, okay? So all your learning areas are posting additional information onto Connect. What I wanted to make sure is you guys are structuring your days and your weeks to be able to complete all the work that you're going to complete. So I would suggest, I'll make sure this is uploaded to Connect, that you set up a weekly timetable. So you can look at your days and when you prefer to work, and you can say, actually 2 to 3, I'm going to do some work on science on Monday, and on Wednesday 9 to 10, I'm going to do some work on science. So you can actually structure when and what day you're going to complete your science work or your maths work or your PE, whatever you guys are doing through the week, just so you have a bit of a structure and routine and you've organised yourself so you can dedicate some time. And this might depend on if you have access to a computer at home, what times that will be as well. Okay, so let's move on. So back to our program. So let's just jump back onto Connect. So physics, the science of toys. Our first week, we're going to be looking at when do toys become science? So you guys are going to be building a helicopter. You're going to describe how a toy helicopter can be used to ask interesting questions, and you're going to carry out an experiment to test the effect of different factors on the flight of a helicopter. Week 2, we're looking at what is a force. Week 3 is balanced and unbalanced forces. Week 4 is friction, and week 5 is forces and safety. You guys do have an assessment in week 4 where you are required to submit your findings to an experiment you're going to do at home. So we'll get into more detail of that in week 4. But at this stage, I want you guys to look through your notices and your content pages so you have an understanding of what you need to complete. This program is just an overview. More specific information will be provided on the content page. So let's just quickly jump onto the content page again. So as you can see, we are just looking in week 1, when do toys become science? So that'll provide you guys a understanding of exactly what you do. So introduction notice. So this one's a little bit larger than the other ones because it's our first notice. What you'll find in future notices, it really will just be the first 2 weeks. The first week, when do toys become science, with the lesson objectives and your week overview. Just to read through the first notice, it is a historic term, guys. Nothing like this has happened in my lifetime. We are going to be covering physics. Well done on completing chemistry. It's a fun unit, and I hope you guys are thinking a little bit deeper on the world around you. So as I've said, the program's been uploaded to Connect. I've also provided you guys with a e-notebook and also notes and answer questions while completing the task. A student guide which can be used with the online students digital page on Science by Doing. So making sure when you log on to Science by Doing, and I might just briefly show you guys how to do that. So Science by Doing, you should be familiar with jumping on here. So we're going to hop onto it. Well, we're not going to hop on, we're going to log in. So you enter your email, password, log in, scroll down. We're on physics, science of toys. Okay, so you click in there. You don't need to download this, guys. We are providing you a week by week tailored student guide for you guys to utilize, but you can use the Access Student Digital. So when you are jumping on, you can watch the videos and interact with the information that's on here. The glossary is also super handy as well because it gives you a definition of the terms that you're going to come across in Science by Doing. Okay, where were we? So you've got access, you have your e-notebook, and you have your student guide. So for week 1, the tasks that we're going to do, you're going to download your e-notebook and student guide. So your e-notebook is here, your student guide is there. So download those at home. We've actually made these so you can actually type into them. So you can print them out at home and write in them, or if you want to do it on your computer, these are made so you can download them, save them, and write in the text boxes. Obviously, you've got to enable editing. Didn't work very well. And you can write your answers. So okay. You also have student guides. These are just broken into the weeks, guys. So you're only downloading the student guide that covers the content for the first week. Okay. So you can use this in addition to the student digital when you do log on to Science by Doing. Okay. All right. Back onto Connect. First week, you guys are going to have a discussion. I encourage you to use the discussion if you have any questions. Please don't email me or message me through Connect. I'd like all our conversations to be had as a class. If there's something that you need to message that you just need to speak to me about and don't particularly want the whole class to see your message, that's fine. Feel free to email me, but preferably all our information needs to go in here. If you have a question about the content, there's a really good chance that a lot of students will have the same question. And if I can just answer that once, or you guys can speak about it and work it out or answer the question yourselves, that'll be great. So I really want to encourage you to use this discussion forum. So when you go into discussion, you click view, that'll open up and you'll be able to add a comment. So you just click the comment space and then you can add a comment regarding the discussion. So it might be a question, might just be some information or something cool that you found. let's all utilize it and communicate with each other. And I can come in and moderate that discussion and provide any answers that you guys have. I'll post a video on how to upload later for week 2 because you are going to have to upload submissions. So if you just, we'll just quickly look at it now. If you go into week 2, what is the fourth? There is a submission point for a helicopter investigation that you guys need to complete. So you need to upload it through this. So it'll be an option to add that submission. Please do it in a PDF or Word format so we can open it on our computers at work. Guys, as I said, any questions you have on this regarding the process or any of the science content, please post onto the discussion forum and we can have a chat about it. Good luck, enjoy it, and I'll speak to you guys in week 2 or before. Catch you later.